Well, there's a gap in the United States between where we should be and where we are right now when it comes to women of color. And that's recognized by President-elect Biden in his choice of Vice President-elect Kamala Harris. He and his campaign have recognized from the beginning that women of color need to be included more in places of prominence in American society. And it's been far too long throughout American history that women, and in particular women of color, have not had the opportunities open to so many other Americans. So this is part of a national reckoning where in America we have to, every generation has to begin to live up to the standards that we set ourselves. And so, in fact, when we say all people are created equal, the old thing in the founding fathers' days was all men are created equal. Well, we've gone beyond that now that we have equal rights for women, but we have to make sure that the reality of those rights and opportunities in America extended to all people. And that's always a struggle. And we've seen that in the United States in this past summer in social movements calling for, a national reckoning on race, amongst other topics. I think we have trailblazers in American society. And so the more women of color, the more Muslim Americans who are prominent in politics, the better, because it makes it easier for those coming after them. And that's always been part of the American story. It's one of struggle and acceptance. And so I think that I'm reminded of, I used to work for the first African-American governor in American history. He was elected in Virginia almost 25 years ago. Doug Wilder was his name. And amongst some of the friends I had in that administration were people of color. They said, we have to be twice as good. And unfortunately, for some of the pioneers, they have to knock down the walls of discrimination and the difficulties that not having the networks to access power. But each generation does that. And I think with each new group of members of Congress that includes even more women and people of color, it's becoming quite normal now. I think about half of the members of Congress in the Democratic Party in the House are women. So progress is being made. It's been slow, but it's been steady.